Hello, today's date is 12 February 2022. Today's video topic is life cycle of object in Java. My name is Atul Ashok Mughal. I am from Ahmednagar. I have completed my graduation in BE Mechanical from Ahmednagar. So, come to our video topic is life cycle of object in Java. There are basically 7 following steps come in the life cycle of object in Java. Uh, First one is a creation of class file on disk. Second one is a loading class file into memory. Third one is a looking for initialize static members of classes. Step 4, ways to initialize class in Java. Step 5 is a allocation of memory for object and reference variable. Step 6 is a calling of constructor of class. Step 7 is the removing of object and reference variable from memory. So let's check one by one. So first is a creation of class file on disk. As we know that Java programs run on the JVM. JVM is basically Java Virtual Machine. When we compile the Java class, it is transformed into bytecode, which is platform and machine independent. The compiled classes are stored as a class file on a disk. So this is the all about creation of class file on disk. The next step of life cycle of object is a loading class file into memory. The Java runtime find out the class on the disk that is in the form of class file. Java class loader loads that class into memory, and then Java runtime reads it into a memory. So this is all over the loading class file into memory. The third step of life cycle object is looking for initialize static members of class. Java looks for all initialized static members of class such as static method, static field, and static block. All the static member of the class do not belong to instance of the class. It's belong to class itself and stored by all the objects created from the class. So it is all about third step. Next step is ways to initialize class in Java. Uh, Class can be initialized in two ways in Java. First, when you access a static field or static method of class. Example of this process is when you run the main method in a class. The class is initialized because the main method is a static. And second way is when we create object of the class using new keyword. Basically new is a keyword. The class is initialized. So fifth step is allocation of memory for object and reference variable. Java allocates memory on the heap for the object is basically is allocate the memory. Java allocates the memory on the stack or object reference variable. So uh, it is the total process of allocation of memory for the object and reference variables. Step 6 is the calling of the constructor of class. After allocating the memory, our JVM calls the constructor of the class. It is like method, but it is called only once when object is created. This is the all about the calling of constructor. The our seven and our last step is the removing of object and reference variable from memory. So it is today's all over the today's topic. Thank you.